2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Murphy Center. And tonight's Class 4A state semifinal basketball game featuring our visiting team, the Hillsboro Burros. And tonight's home team, the Bradley Central Bears. And now it's time for tonight's starting lineups, beginning first with the Burros of Hillsboro. Starting at guard, a senior, 0, Jalen Hurd. Starting on the wing, a senior, number 2, Tyron Fisher. Starting on the wing, a senior, number 11, Xavier Washington. Starting at guard, a senior, number 12, Cortez Graham Howard. And starting at forward, a senior, number 41, Max Bertner. The Burros are coached by Rodney Thweets. And now, the Bradley Central Bears. Starting at guard, a 6'5" senior, number 1, Hayden Baldwin. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 21, Romarion Taylor. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 22, Hunter Fields. Starting at center, a 6'8" senior, number 23, Tyrese Stovall. And starting at forward, a 6'3" junior, number 33, Andrew Walker. The Bears are coached by Zach Carpenter.
Murphy Center. Bradley Central in possession. Man-to-man defense by Hillsboro. They go back door. Reverse layup won't go. And Hillsboro brings it out. Baldwin took it to the hole. Could not get it to go. Jump shot from the corner. It's good. Washington with the 3 ball. It's 3-0. Hillsboro. Man pressure by the Burros. Throw it inside to the big man. Off the glass and good. Stovall, 6'8" senior, knocked that one down. Used the glass. It's 3-2. Shot from the wing. Whistle before the shot. Let's see what we've got. Offensive foul. Charge to Bradley Central. Cortez Graham Howard with the foul. Check it. Foul against Hillsboro. Cortez Graham Howard, his first. Long 3 won't go. Rebound pulled by Graham Howard. Hillsboro into the corner. Back out front. Reset the offense. Out on the wing. Hurd to Washington and out of bounds. Bradley Central has the basketball. Bradley Central making their first trip to the state tournament since 2007, and they find themselves in the semifinals. Bears, motion offense. Shot from the wing, won't go. Rebound pulled by Washington, and Hillsboro wants to run. Quickly in the front court, Fisher to Hurd. Inside, bucket. Tyron Fisher cut inside and a nice look from the wing. It's 5-2, Burrows. Out front, Walker to Taylor. Taylor cuts toward the basket, puts up a shot, it won't go. Rebound is yanked down by Tyron Fisher. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Go to the hole and he scores. Fisher got the rebound, took it all the way down and scored. It's 7-2. Hillsboro over Bradley Central. Foul out beyond the free throw line as Stovall put it on the floor, attacked the basket. Foul charge to Tyron Fisher. That's his first, team second. Bears will inbound under their own basket. Taylor on the wing, inside to Stovall. Stovall turn around, won't go, gets his own rebound, goes to the floor. Bad scramble for the basketball, held ball. Alternate possession will go to the Hillsboro Burros out of Nashville. Cortez Graham Howard. Ball across the 10-second line. Double team over there by the corner. Quickly, long three ball by Graham Howard. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Stovall. Little runner goes. Ramarian Taylor with the bucket. And it's 7-4 in favor of Hillsboro. Three ball from the wing, won't go. Rebound controlled, tipped and put in. Cortez Graham Howard with the putback. 9-4 Burros. Walker on the wing to Taylor. Taylor puts up a three. It won't go. Rebound pulled down by Fisher. Fisher, left-hand dribble, drops it off. And a turnover is whistled against Hillsboro. Jalen Hurd, H-E-A-R-D, Hurd, ruled to have palmed the basketball. Turnover, Burros. Ramarian Taylor out front. Baldwin on the wing, throw it inside, pass intercepted. Burros want to run. Fisher goes to the hole, and there's a whistle as he attacks the basket. Foul charge to Hunter Fields. That's his first personal foul. Going to the line for Hillsboro, Tyron Fisher, senior. Free throw up and good. The Burros, the pride of Music City here in Murfreesboro. Fisher, second shot, good. 11-4 Hillsboro. Fields in backcourt. Jump shot, rims out, won't go, pulled down by Jalen Hurd. Burroughs want to push the issue. Graham Howard, left-handed dribble, kicks it back outside. Reset the offense. Cortez Graham Howard. Inside. Shot is blocked. Outstanding block by Stovall. And Fisher is denied at the rim. Stovall, 15-footer, won't go. Pulled down by Graham Howard. Hillsboro. Bertner. Now to Fisher. Bertner cuts inside, scores. Nice cut, nice look. Nice pass from Fisher to Bertner, and there's timeout on the floor. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central by a score of 13-4. 13-4 with 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Get the home court advantage with First Bank. Their community banking is perfect for life's big wins. You can walk into any branch and find a welcoming smile and willingness to help. First Bank is proud to be the official bank of the TSSAA. On a personal note, congratulations to my good friend Jason Welch, head coach at Tullahoma. His Wildcats defeated Fayette Ware in the game just before we came on by a score of 67-58. Welch and his Tullahoma Wildcats will play for the state championship in 3A Saturday against Upperman. Bradley Central trails this one 13-4, 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Little wraparound pass goes inside, move inside, and a shot is missed by Baldwin. Ball gets kicked out, and he walked before he could get the shot. Baldwin got the ball back and put up a shot, but he had traveled prior to the shot. Turnover, Bradley Central. Ball tipped out of bounds. Hillsboro will retain possession. The Burros dressed in gray. Graham, Howard. Thing goes all the way around the rim and goes in. It's 15-4. In favor of the Burros. Taylor on the dribble on the wing, out front to Walker. Walker looks inside, now he will dribble left. Simmons takes it out front. Motion offense by Bradley Central. Pass goes inside and it is swatted. The shot is swatted out of bounds by Graham Howard. Stovall put up the shot and Graham Howard elevated and knocked that one over into the cheerleaders. Kangaroo-ish the way he jumps. Inbounds to Simmons. Back to Taylor. Baldwin. Walker has it out in front. Now to Taylor. Taylor spins toward the block, and then they will reset the offense, get it back out front to Walker. Once again, handoff to Ramarian Taylor. Hillsboro in the man defense. Take it to the basket. Shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by Baldwin. And Baldwin is fouled as his putback was no good. Xavier Washington picks up the foul for Hillsboro. Caden Baldwin will shoot a pair. First one's up and good. Baldwin, 6'5" senior for the Bears. Bertner checks out for Bradley Central. Second shot up, rattles around, and it goes out. Simmons touches it. It goes out of bounds. 15-4. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central. 1:14 to go in the first quarter. Here in the Class 4A semifinals at Murphy Center, Monty Hale Arena. Lonnie Holland in the game. Has it 22 feet away. On the wing. Graham Howard. Shot will find it. Bottom of the net from three. 21-5. Check it, 18-5 with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Graham Howard drilled that three. Bradley Central. Penetrate, take it to the basket and scores. Simmons, Stovall it is, has some ability to put that ball on the floor. Took it to the basket. It's 18-7, Hillsboro. Screen at the elbow. Whistle. Offensive foul will be called. Jalen Hurd picks up the foul. His first, team fourth of the first quarter. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Stovall to Baldwin. Watch the clock, gentlemen. Shot goes up, rimmed out, won't go. At the end of the first quarter, it's 18-7. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central. More from Murphy Center after this 60-second station break on the TSSAA network.
To help protect the young and young at heart, the sick and the well, to recognize the importance of both physical and mental health while giving back to our communities is to do more than what is expected of a health insurance company. It is calling you a member, but treating you like a neighbor.
It's been my pleasure.
It is making a commitment to be right here for you and keeping it.
Bradley Central trails 18-7 as we enter the second quarter. Bears in white. Stovall. Pass tipped away, controlled by Graham Howard, but he was on the boundary. And the ball goes back to Bradley Central. Bradley Central in white. Taylor out front. On the wing to Cannon. Cannon to Baldwin. Baldwin on the wing. Check it, take it inside, score. Ramarian Taylor with a kind of a half hook. And it's 18-9. Bradley Central has cut the lead to 9 points. Walk against Lonnie Holland. Holland in the quarterfinal game had 18 points off the bench. Quite a night for the sophomore Lonnie Holland. Bradley Central out front. Throw it on the wing. Baldwin looks for somewhere to go, and he drug his pivot foot. Quick whistle. Turnover. Bradley Central. Bradley Central, 3 turnovers so far. Hillsboro with 5. Holland out front. Out on the wing. Dribble picked up. Get it over to Xavier Washington. Jalen Hurd on the wing. Back out front to Fisher. Hurd. Stab step. Won't go. Jump shot. Good by Lonnie Holland. Holland picking up where he left off. It's 20-9 with 6:22. 6:22 to go in the first half. Inside, Stovall has it taken away. Stovall gets it back, has it blocked from behind, and they're going to call a jump ball, a held ball, as Stovall got the rebound after the miss and had it blocked by Graham Howard. They're ruling jump ball on that block shot. Fisher across the 10-second line for Hillsboro. To Washington, cut it inside for a cutter. Turnaround jumper won't go. Graham Howard with the miss, but a whistle on the play. Foul charged to Xavier Washington, senior. That's his second personal. Cortez Graham Howard will go out. Bertner comes in, returns to the lineup for the Burros. Andrew Walker out front, handoff to Baldwin. Almost a travel there by Carson Cannon, excuse me. Walker back out front, goes to the basket, left-handed shot is swatted out of bounds. Another block. Tyron Fisher blocked that one out of bounds. Fisher already has 3 blocks in this game. Bradley Central inbounds. Taylor, turnaround jumper in the paint. Front rim won't go. Rebound pulled down by Tyron Fisher. Hillsboro wants to run. Fisher gets it back on the exchange. Back out front to Lonnie Holland. Holland on the wing to Hurd. Graham Howard. Now out front to Butner. Fisher against man pressure. Shot from the corner. Misses everything. Pulled down by Cortez Graham Howard, and he is fouled as he tried to put it back up. Caden Baldwin, B-A-U-L-D-W-I-N, picks up the foul. Cortez Graham Howard will shoot a pair. First one's up and good.
Warning issue against the Bradley Central coach.
Coach's warning against Bradley Central. Free throw rims out. Rebound pulled down by Andrew Walker. Bradley Central trails 21-9 to the Burros of Hillsboro. Spin move inside by Stovall. Nice move. Little half hook. Turned right, turned back left, kept his feet about him and scored. 21-10, Hillsboro leads. Hillsboro into front court. Layup missed. And Bradley Central wants to run. They want to attack the basket. Left-handed shot goes up and in. Taylor with the bucket. It's 21-13. Jalen Hurd out front for Hillsboro. Pass somehow picked up, now taken away. Scramble on the floor. Timeout has been called. Bradley Central came up with the basketball after the errant pass. So there's timeout on the floor. 21-13, Hillsboro leads. 3:50 to go in the half. Are you ready to take charge of your future? The Tennessee Army National Guard has got your back. Discover endless opportunities for education, adventure, and career training while serving your community part-time. Visit nationalguard.com/TN to begin your journey today. Class 4A semifinals from Murphy Center, Monty Hale Arena in Murfreesboro on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. Hillsboro leads this one 21-13 over Bradley Central. Middle Tennessee versus East Tennessee. Stovall gets it in the low hole, puts it up, misses a shot, fights for the rebound, ball's on the floor. Let's see what they're going to call. They're going to keep the ball with Bradley Central after that scramble. 3:35 to go in the first half. Bears will inbound under their own basket. Baldwin will trigger the inbounds play. Walker out front. Taylor. Gets it to Baldwin. Baldwin left-handed dribble, goes to the hole. High off the glass, shot misses. And they're going to give the ball to Hillsboro. Touched last by a Bradley Central player. Bradley Central 25-8. The Burros 32-5. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. And Lonnie Holland got under the basketball and carried it. Turnover, Hillsboro. 7th turnover for the Burros. Taylor picks up his dribble. Gets it to Baldwin on the wing. Back out front to Walker. Man defense by Hillsboro. Jump shot from the corner is good. Knocking that down is Hunter Fields. 6-foot senior. 21-16 is our score. Bradley Central trying to make a little run here. Turnover, Hillsboro. Jalen Hurd called for the walk, drug his pivot foot. He's upset. 2:41 to go in the first half. 21-16, Hillsboro leads. Whistle about 40 feet away from the basket. Foul called on Jalen Hurd, picked up his second foul. A long way from the basket. Stovall. Fields. Shot up and good. That's Andrew Walker, knocks it down from the corner. Another three ball is 21-19. Bradley Central making a run here. And a foul called on penetration. It's Tyron Fisher, went to the basket. Foul charge to Andrew Walker. That's his first personal foul. Tyron Fisher, T-Y-R-E-N, Tyron Fisher goes to the line for two. First shot rims out. Fisher with 6 points on the evening. Second shot up. Good. Give him 7. Hillsboro 4 of 6 at the free throw line so far tonight. 22-19 is their lead. Bradley Central goes to the basket strongly. Baldwin is turned away, but there was a foul on that attempt. Foul charged. Tyron Fisher picks up his second. And Caden Baldwin will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and misses off the side rim. Second shot up, good. 22-20. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central. The Bears making a bit of a run here late in the second quarter. Fox. Check it, whistle away from the ball. Ball was on the wing. The foul was called inside. Tyrese Stovall picks up the foul. His first, team third. Hillsboro runs the inbounds play, and scoring off that play is Tyron Fisher. It's 24-20 Burros. Nice cut to the basket by Fisher. Taylor out front to Walker. On the wing, Stovall a long way from the basket. Now he will slide inside. Walker out front, gets it to Stovall, and a foul is charged on the post defender. Max Bertner, B-U-R-T-N-E-R, Bertner, picks up the foul on the entry pass. Bertner's first foul. Bradley Central will inbound. They trail by 4 with 1:15 to go in the first half. Taylor spins inside, little layup, won't go, and there's a whistle. Bodies hit the floor. Foul is going to be charged. Lonnie Holland picks up the foul. Holland's first. Taylor will shoot 2. That one rimmed out. $1:10 to go in the first half. Hillsboro leads 24-20. Second shot, good. The lead is 24-21. Sub for Bradley Central, checking into the game for the Bears, Riley Casada, C-A-S-S-A-D-A, Casada, sophomore guard. Bradley Central jumps 1-3-1 zone. Hillsboro adjusts, goes guard to guard. Graham Howard trying to double team him, kicks it over to Fisher. 48 seconds to go in the half. Hillsboro showing some patience as they spread out this zone. Jump shot from the perimeter won't go by Hurd. Rebound pulled down by Bradley Central, and Bradley Central has the ball, and they're down 3 with 22 seconds to go in the half. They're going to spread the floor. Walker to Taylor. Stovall is on the block, but this is a 4-out, almost an umbrella look. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Taylor attacks the basket, puts up a scoop, it is blocked. Coming off the backside with that block was Kyron Fisher, and at the half, it is 24-21. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central. Coming up next, BlueCross basketball at the half. We'll run down the first half stats and more after this 90-second station break on the TSSAA network.
To help protect the young and young at heart, the sick and the well, to recognize the importance of both physical and mental health while giving back to our communities is to do more than what is expected of a health insurance company. It is calling you a member, but treating you like a neighbor.
It's been my pleasure.
It is making a commitment to be right here for you and keeping it.
At First Bank, we know big wins don't just happen under Friday night lights. They happen by Saturday night candlelight. At First Light. Or when keeping the lights on late. They happen any time that makes their eyes light up. Because it's your wins that make our communities shine. See community banking in a different light.
Are you an enthusiast?
BlueCross basketball championships are brought to you by BlueCross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA. First Bank, helping people build a better future. First Bank is proud to be the official bank of the TSSAA. The Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Planning to drink? Don't plan to drive. The Tennessee Highway Safety Office reminds you that fans don't let fans drive drunk. And by Food City, official tailgating headquarters of high school sports fans all across Tennessee.
arena. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central by a score of 24-21 at intermission. Bradley Central, Baldwin has 2 points, Taylor has 7, Fields has 3, Stovall 6, Walker 3, a total of 21 points. The Bears are 8 out of 27 from the field. They've got 12 rebounds and they've turned it over 3 times. Hillsboro with 24 points, Fisher with 9 points, Washington with 3, Graham Howard with 8, Bertner with 2, and Holland with 2. Hillsboro 9 out of 16 from the field, 2 out of 6 on 3, 4 out of 6 at the free throw line, 16 rebounds. They out-rebound the Bears 16-12, and they have 8 turnovers in this game. Both teams have scored 12 points in the paint. Both teams have scored 6 points off turnovers. Bradley Central was down 18-7 after the first quarter. They made a 14-6 run in the second quarter to cut this lead to just 3 points at intermission, 24-21. The Burros lead. Zach Carpenter at Bradley Central, their head coach, went on to play for Lenny Acuff at the University of Alabama, Huntsville, where he finished as the 5th all-time scorer and rebounder at UAH. A former assistant at Tennessee Martin, Carpenter is now in his 4th season as head coach of the Bears. Bradley Central's in the state tournament for the first time since 2007. Rodney Thweet graduated from Virginia Commonwealth in the year 2000 and took over at Hillsboro in 2006 after having coached 4 years at Ravenwood. He teaches psychology and sociology. The start of the second half is coming up.
To help protect the young and young at heart, the sick and the well, to recognize the importance of both physical and mental health while giving back to our communities is to do more than what is expected of a health insurance company. It is calling you a member, but treating you like a neighbor.
It's been my pleasure.
It is making a commitment to be right here for you and keeping it.
At First Bank, we know big wins don't just happen under Friday night lights. They happen by Saturday night candlelight. At First Light. Or when keeping the lights on late. They happen any time that makes their eyes light up. Because it's your wins that make our communities shine. See community banking in a different light.
Down by Stovall, and now Bradley Central wants to run. Finger roll layup by Bradley Central. Ramarian Taylor, and the Bears have cut it to 1 at 24-23. Stovall has tipped it away. He's going to go up and slam it. And Bradley Central has taken the lead. They've scored the first 4 points of the third quarter. It's 25-24 Bradley Bears. Bertner, trail man on the fast break, gets the layup, and Hillsboro goes back in front, 26-25. What a flurry by the Bears to start this third quarter. Taylor inside to Stovall. Stovall, left hand, won't go. Stovall fights for the rebound. It's pulled out of there by Hillsboro. They try to double him in the backcourt, and somehow Fisher escapes and gets it out to his teammates. Turnover on the boundary by Hillsboro. A walk is called, and Bradley Central has a chance to take the lead once again. 26-25, Hillsboro leads. Handoff out front. Baldwin on the dribble. Gets it to Taylor. Looks for Stovall inside. Nice bounce entry pass. Stovall, left-handed dribble. Left-handed hook shot, and it goes. More of a scoop than a hook. 27-26. Bradley Central on top. Graham Howard went to the basketball, was stripped away from him, and a whistle on the play. Caden Baldwin picks up the personal foul. Xavier Washington will go to the line, the lefty. Shot is up and good. Xavier Washington will have another. We're tied at 27. Second shot, good. He hit them both. Hillsboro on top by 1, 28-27. 6 minutes to go in the third. Inside, kick it out. Walker will take a shot from the free throw line. It won't go. Rebound pulled by Fisher. Throw it out on the wing. Long three ball, good. Xavier Washington with the three. And it's 31-27. Hillsboro. Stovall has it in the corner. Spins inside. One-hander, scores. Nice movement there by Stovall. It's 31-29. This was gone back and forth after Hillsboro had control early in this game. Cortez Graham Howard out front to Fisher. Goes to the hole and he scores. Cortez Graham Howard with the bucket. 33-29 Hillsboro. Graham Howard now has 10 points. Taking it to the basket strongly, and he's fouled. Baldwin charged. Offensive foul on Baldwin. That's his third personal. Team second of the third quarter. 33-29 is our score. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central in the 4A semifinals. Fisher with 9 for Hillsboro. Washington with 8. Graham Howard with 10. Bertner with 4. Baldwin with 2 for Bradley Central. Taylor with 9. Fields with 3. Stovall with 12. Walker with 3. Throw it on the wing. Bertner's going to attempt a three ball. Does not go. Rebound ripped out of there by Baldwin. They leave him in the game with 3 fouls. Shot high up off the glass. Fought for. Controlled by Taylor. Taylor puts it up and in. Kind of a wacky shot to start that possession. But through effort, Taylor got it to drop, and the score, 33-31, Hillsboro. Out front, Fisher. Graham Howard over on the wing. Bertner, and he walked. Jalen Hurd, as he caught the pass, shuffled his feet to get himself in a position to shoot, perhaps shoot the basketball. But they call him for a travel. Turnover, Hillsboro. Burrows lead 33-31. Taylor. Baldwin out on the wing, throws it to Stovall in the high post. A little mix up there. Hand fighting, and charged with the foul will be Xavier Washington. That will be his third foul. Bradley Central will inbound side court. Walker out front to Fields. Fields guarded closely by Lonnie Holland. Throw it into the high post to Stovall. Stovall with a long stride to the basket and a foul. Stovall charged with the foul. His second personal foul, team third of the period. Stovall got it in the high post, took a power dribble and a long stride, but charged as he tried to go to the basket. 3:10 to go in the third period. Hillsboro in a tight one. They lead 33-31 over Bradley Central. Graham Howard gets his shot to drop. 35-31. Graham Howard just pulled up, and there's a whistle inside called against Bertner as he's fighting in the low post against Stovall. That's quite a matchup. Kind of a physical player inside. Bertner defending the lanky Tyrese Stovall. Shot up and good by Ramarian Taylor, and it's a 2-point game. Hillsboro leads the Bears 35-33. Down in the low post, Bertner looks for a shot, puts it up, gets it to go off the glass. And they wipe it off, saying he walked. That he took an extra step on that power move. 35-33, Hillsboro. Throw it to Stovall in the high post. Kick it out on the wing. Goes down low. Hurd inside. Baldwin misses. Pulled down by Fisher. Fisher kicks it on the wing to Holland. Holland goes strong to the basket and he scores. A baseline drive, and it's 37-33 in favor of Hillsboro. Inside 2 minutes to play here in the third. Walker goes inside to Stovall. Stovall with a nice catch, puts up a shot that is missed. Holland has the rebound, and a whistle is called on that rebound. Stovall picks up his third personal foul. He's not coming out. Hillsboro jumps zone. They go zone defense here with 1:35 to go in the third against Hillsboro. Shot fake. Now they're going to shoot it from the corner and drill it. Knocking down the three is Xavier Washington. Washington hits the three. There's stoppage of play as the officials have gone to the scorer's table. Shirt tail out. Stoppage of play to make sure everybody's got their shirt tail tucked in. Make of that what you will. 40-30, Hillsboro leads Bradley Central, 1:20 to go in the third. Taylor, they're going to spread the offense out. Taylor's going to penetrate, put up with his left hand, pulled down by Fisher. Burrows want to run, kick it off to Bertner. Fisher across the way, left-handed three ball, good! Xavier Washington lighting it up from three. 10-point lead for the Burros. 43-33, 50 seconds to go in the third. Washington now has 14. He's 4 for 4 from three. Walker on the wing. Get it to Taylor out front. Again, they're going to spread. Walker looks for help, and they take it away from him. Going to the basket strongly, and shot is missed, but the follow-up by Fisher goes in. A whistle. Foul is going to be called on Lonnie Holland. Wipe off the basket. They're calling Holland for a charge. Out of the game goes Casada for Bradley Central. Trying to check in is Baldwin. They're not going to let Baldwin and Graham Howard check into the game with 19 seconds to play in the third. Hillsboro nursing a 43-33 lead. Bradley Central wants to score to get it to single digits. Stovall goes up strong, puts up a shot, blocked, gets his rebound, and scores. Stovall has scored to cut it to 43-35. Stovall with 14 points on a 7 of 15 effort from the field. Long half-court shot, misses everything. So after three, Hillsboro leads Bradley Central 43-35. More from Murphy Center after this 60-second station break on the TSSAA network.
To help protect the young and young at heart, the sick and the well, to recognize the importance of both physical and mental health while giving back to our communities is to do more than what is expected of a health insurance company. It is calling you a member, but treating you like a neighbor.
It's been my pleasure.
It is making a commitment to be right here for you and keeping it.
It's 43-35. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central as we start the fourth and final quarter of regulation play here at Murphy Center in the Class 4A semifinals. Breaking loose and scoring inside, Tyron Fisher for Hillsboro. The lead goes to 10, 45-35. Taylor out front. Throw it inside to Stovall. Stovall with a nice move downstairs will put it up and score. Scoring off the block is Stovall. Stovall now with 16 points in this game. Hillsboro runs their offense. Kicks it out front. Onto the wing to Baldwin. Check it. See what we've got. Whistle on the play. Foul charge to Hunter Fields, senior guard for Bradley Central. His second personal. Burrows will inbound and run their offense. Graham Howard on the wing. Bertner puts up a three. It won't go. Rebound powered back in. What a move inside by Graham Howard. More than a tip. He caught it, put it back in the bucket for a score, and he's got a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Cortez Graham Howard misses the free throw attempt. Stovall with a rebound. And it's still a 10-point lead for Hillsboro. Stovall gets it, sets a screen and roll, not open. Get it out front to Taylor. Taylor on the wing to Baldwin. Baldwin attacks the basket, looks for Stovall, can't find him. And the pass hit the baseline and goes out of bounds. So a turnover for Bradley Central. Hillsboro has possession and a 10-point lead. 8th turnover for Bradley Central in this game. Bertner fakes the shot. Zip it into the corner. Shot missed by Lonnie Holland. Rebound pulled down. Here comes Wright for Bradley Central. Loses his feet, loses the ball. Ball tipped out. Cortez Graham Howard will put it up and score with the left hand. 49-37, 12-point lead for the Burros. Taylor picks up his dribble. Stovall to Walker. 3-ball on the way, misses. Rebound taken by Walker, and he's fouled as he tries to put it up and in. Cortez Graham Howard picks up his second foul. Andrew Walker, 6'3" junior guard, will go to the line and shoot a pair. First one's up and good for Andrew Walker, Bradley Central junior. .537 to go in the fourth. Second shot up and good. Substitution for Bradley Central. Out of the game goes Andrew Walker. In comes Carson Cannon. Cannon, 5'11" junior. Hendersonville, Hillsboro, wants to attack. Bertner's shot is no good, but he is fouled on that attempt. Foul charged to Caden Baldwin. That's his fourth personal foul. Bertner will go to the line for two. First one up, hits and rolls in. Checking into the game, Fields back into the game for Bradley Central. Second shot for Bertner, misses. Stovall pulls a rebound. Stovall now on the wing to Fields. Out front to Taylor. Baldwin for Bradley Central throws it inside, trying to hit Stovall, and it goes out of bounds. There was some contact inside, but Stovall could not corral that pass. It's 50-39. Hillsboro leads Bradley Central. And it appears Bradley Central will go to a bit of a zone press here as Hillsboro inbounds and has to go 94 feet. Pass to Graham Howard to Bertner. Bertner wants to go to the basket, puts up a one-hander. It won't go. Stovall takes the rebound, and Bradley Central has the ball. 4:50 left in regulation. One-handed shot, back rim, won't go. Taylor gets his own rebound. Double clutches, puts up a shot. It won't go. Ball is pulled down by Lonnie Holland, and Hillsboro has the ball and the lead at 50-39. 4:30 left in regulation. Holland on the wing to Fisher, and a whistle as Romarian Taylor picks up the foul. His first. Calling it his second. Apparently I missed one. Burrows inbound at half court. Graham Howard to Holland. And they're going to play catch for a minute. Into the corner. There's a three ball by Washington. He's hit it again. Good grief. Xavier Washington 5 for 5 from three. It's 53-39. Washington has lit it up. Right inside Power dribble, shot blocked as Golston put up a left-handed shot, and he is fouled. Graham Howard picks up his third personal. Terrell Golston, Goldston's first shot, rattles around and falls out. Golston, a freshman. Xavier Washington has 17 points and he's hit 5 threes. Second shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by Stovall. Stovall puts it up and in with the putback. And a whistle in backcourt. They've got Stovall in backcourt. That's his fourth personal. Stovall has 18 points. He's the leading scorer in this game, and he now has 4 fouls. Going to the line is Hurd, H-E-A-R-D, Hurd. For the Burros, he will shoot 2. Spins it, puts it up, front rim, it won't go.
Checking in, number 2.
Fisher comes back into the game for Hillsboro. Hurd's second shot is good. 54-41. 13-point lead for Nashville Hillsboro. 3:35 to go in regulation. Baldwin gets it to Stovall. Stovall puts up a shot and scores. Stovall scores. Bradley Central wanted time and could not get the timeout. Hillsboro has a chance to run a little clock with the score at 54-43. Taking it to the basket and scoring is Lonnie Holland. Holland, the sophomore, with the bucket. It's 56-43. 3 minutes to go in regulation. Shot off the glass by Taylor. Rebound pulled by Hillsboro. 13-point lead for the Burros. Out front on the dribble is Holland. Now over to Hurd. They're going to play keep away into the high post. Backdoor cut by Graham Howard. Ball is going to stay with Hillsboro. Graham Howard was making the backdoor cut, and apparently a Bear got his hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. There's timeout on the floor. 56-43, Hillsboro leads Bradley Central with 2:35 to go. 35 left in regulation. Hillsboro inbounds under their own basket, leading 56-43. 3-ball missed. Rebound pulled away by Butts for Bradley Central. Get it to Stovall. Stovall gives it up. Left-handed shot goes up and in by Andrew Walker, and there's a whistle. So Walker with the score, count the basket. Xavier Washington picks up the foul. That's his fourth. So Walker has a chance to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. And they're calling a lane violation on Bradley Central. Wipe off the free throw attempt. Hillsboro will inbounds 94 feet away. Holland gets it to Graham Howard. Back to Holland. Stovall out there. You know, he doesn't want to pick up the foul. He's got 4. Throw it into the corner. Hurd goes up and is hammered with 2:04 to go in the game. Andrew Walker picked up the foul, his second. Jalen Hurd will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Hillsboro's up 11 Central. Stovall in the high post. Give it to Walker. Long three ball, won't go. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Stovall. Stovall has it go off his foot and out of bounds. Substitution for Bradley Central. Keandre Butts into the game, senior. Full court pressure by the Bears. Hillsboro patient against the press. Now the pass is stolen. Nice play by Stovall. Fields puts it up. Shot will be out of bounds and controlled by Bradley Central. Bradley Central down 13 with 1:33 to play. Throw it to Stovall in the high post. Nice pass inside. Shot is blocked out of bounds. Taylor put up a shot, and Tyron Fisher knocked it out of bounds. But there was a whistle. The officials get together and talk about it. Foul is going to be charged to 21 with a technical. Ramarion Taylor picks up a technical foul for Bradley Central. That counts as a personal. Xavier Washington will shoot the technical free throw. He missed that. He's too close to the basket. He's 5 for 5 for 3. 2 for 3 at the line. Second free throw's up and good. Hillsboro will keep the basketball. They will inbound it at half court right in front of our broadcast location. Throw it into backcourt. Hurd manages to get it, then lose it. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Andrew Walker of Bradley Central, so Hillsboro will just move it from one side of the court to the other where they will inbound at half court. Lonnie Holland works against pressure, left-handed dribble. Throw it into the corner. Now back out front to Holland. Double teamed. Gets it to Graham Howard to Washington. They foul Washington. Ramarion Taylor picks up the foul. That'll be his fourth personal. 1:07 to go in the game. Hillsboro leads this one 59-45. Washington will shoot two. That one bounced around and found the bottom of the net. Washington now with 18. 19 points. Second shot on the way, checking in for Bradley Central. Smith Airy. Second shot for Washington, finds the bottom of the sack. And it's 61-45. Taylor to Walker. Back to Taylor. 1 minute left in regulation. Airy makes the pass. Airy's going to shoot it from the dead corner. Miss and pulled away by Fisher. Hillsboro smartly will pull it up, and they are triple teaming Fisher, and they wind up fouling Tyron Fisher. Hillsboro will advance to the state finals on Saturday. First shot is up and good. He'll have another. 62-45 with 44.6 seconds to play. Second shot. up and good, 63-45. Whistle, quick whistle. Foul's going to be charged to Hillsboro. Tyron Fisher leaves the floor after the foul. Hillsboro getting some of their bench guys into the game with a 63-45 lead with 42 seconds left in this one. Taylor, right-handed dribble, switches left, spins inside, puts up a little half hook. Follow dunk is not allowed as there was a foul as Taylor went to the basket. Foul charge to Austin Harris, A-U-S-T-A-N, Austin Harris of Hillsboro with the foul. Taylor will shoot 2. First shot up, misses.
The foul is on number 10, Austin Harris.
Bradley Central, making their first state tournament appearance since 2007, gets to the semifinals, but they run into a very solid Hillsboro squad. Shot missed, rebound put up and score. Let's see if they count it. They do. Foul charged to Davis. His first. Baldwin will put it up and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Hillsboro pass that thing up, gives it on the wing, now out front. 15 seconds. Harris out front. The Hillsboro faithful starting to pick up the cheer. Andrew Hull dribbles. 4, 3, 2, 1. That will do it. Your final from Murphy Center, 63-48. Hillsboro eliminates Bradley Central. Coverage from Murphy Center continues after this 2-minute station break on the TSSAA Network.